Hey guys, it's Ian from Optimizer Marketing. In this short video, we're going to be talking about the marketing funnel. Now, this is crucial to understanding how to and why you should be building demand in 2024. So, couple quick stats. 97% of your market is not ready to buy. So how do you make sure that when they are ready to buy, that they want to choose you? Well, it is all about demand generation. And in 2024, it looks a little different than it did a decade ago. And so I kind of want to talk through how we approach demand generation and placing the marketing funnel at the forefront here, I think, is like the best way to describe this to you as a marketing leader or a founder of a company that is going to potentially work with us. So I kind of want to talk through the marketing funnel here first. So essentially, I have different tactics here on the right, and then I have the funnel on the left. Let's quickly dive into the funnel and what the funnel actually means. So the funnel has TOF, MOF, and BOF. TOF stands for top of funnel. That means that people are not really problem aware. They don't thoroughly understand their problem that they're facing. And so we are going to strategically place content in front of them to talk about the problem and how it is a problem in the industry and not just for that singular one-off thing that person is going through. Middle of funnel is, okay, now they're problem aware, but they're not really solution aware. So a way for us to get content in front of them will be through various forms of advertisements, which we're going to go through this quick exercise here in just a second, but I'm just teeing it up here. Bottom of funnel is they are not only problem aware, not only solution aware, but they also are kind of just aware of your solution in general, and they are close or at least inching their way to being ready to buy. And so a lot of the advertisements will shift at that point, and what they're saying will shift at that point. So let's go through this exercise. These are the tactics here on the right. So top of funnel, we like to use guides, ebooks, and white papers in the top of funnel. And the reason for this is simple. We are not trying to sell. We are trying to be a thought leader. And the way to do that is to build really long, robust content that your ICP, your ideal customer profile, will find interesting and useful. And also, this is a great way to pair your brand with leading market research. And whenever you're referencing a leading market research company, maybe like Gartner or some other marketing research company, and then you're talking about that and referencing it in your posts, then you're kind of establishing this connection for your ICP. Your ideal customer profiles are now associating this leading brand with your brand, which maybe they don't even know exists yet. And even though they're downloading this ebook or guide or white paper, you are not trying to sell to them. You are simply just trying to create this brand association and show them that you thoroughly understand the problem, and that you've kind of addressed it and you have research to show for it. So essentially, that's what top of funnel is. We're building demand and creating people that are problem aware. Now, what is middle of funnel? Well, as I mentioned before, this is whenever they're now problem aware. They understand what the problem is, but they don't necessarily know what the solution is. And so this is where we like to use product messaging ads. We like to use testimonials, and we like to use case studies. Because let's face it, you're probably not the only solution in the market. There is probably competitors out there that are vying for these people's attention too. So we use testimonials, we use case studies to kind of potentially show use cases to that ICP, that prospect, but then also to kind of highlight what your solution does. So with the product messaging, we use a lot of differentiator messaging. So, between your competitors, you're going to have some differentiations and reasons why you're better than them, and vice versa. And so we're going to want to highlight a lot of those features in the product messaging part of this as well in the middle of the funnel. And so this is a very important part of the funnel because we've already captured some demand from that top of funnel and got some interest. Now we need to somehow move them to this bottom of funnel, which is, as you can tell, we're squeezing that audience down. And so that way, essentially, our messaging can become very refined as we speak to people that are more qualified to buy. So the last thing that we do in the bottom of funnel is we use display advertising, and we use schedule and demo ads. So essentially speaking, we know these people are solution aware at this point. Now we just want to get them on a call with us so we can talk to them. And we use display advertising to do that, so we can subjectively show up in on website blogs, but then also we can show up on social media sites as well. So it's not necessarily feed posts. They're actually just I shouldn't say posts, I should say ads, but they're not necessarily feed ads. They're actually just like right-hand column or left-hand column, small ads that we're able to place. And there is an art behind all of this. Obviously, like the reason why we're choosing some of these kinds of ads is for specific reasons outside of the marketing funnel. But I kind of wanted to tee this up. So there's a lot of questions that could be left for another video. And you're going to expect to see those in the future. But essentially, I wanted to cover the marketing funnel here, explain top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, and the kinds of tactics that we use along the way to kind of nurture that audience and bring them from not ready to buy to ready to buy. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you in the next video.